You have to hurry up with that. And the reason is, today, the people that are alive and still can talk about the Holocaust are getting more smaller and smaller and smaller.
It was a long time ago.
And if you find today, I'm 81, okay? People in getting, I would say, in a 79, nobody below will be talking to.
Because there is nobody.
That is nobody.
Because that age range was so small.
That's right.
Did you have a big or a small family for that time? You were an only child. Was that normal for most?
Yes, yes.
And
because both of my parents worked. And we had a nice lady who came and did the cooking and all that.
Did most families, most of the Jewish families at that time, have one child, or?
Yes, less children.
The fact that you three made it out was extraordinary.
Yes.
Talk about that a little bit.
Well, it was a miracle because I'm the only one where mother, father, and child returned. And we were very, very grateful. Very grateful. That's why my dad became dad to a lot of children. You know, when they came from the concentration camps and had no place to go for the first day, they stayed at our house, and so it was family life, you know.
That's extraordinary.
Yeah.
So the average family size was what, 2 or 3, maybe 4?
Either the mother came back, or the father came back, or the child came back, you know. But and the child, if they'd come, it must have been a kid over 16 years. Because anybody below
didn't come out.
Didn't come out.
That's extraordinary.
Right.
Extraordinary. Sam, is there anything we've missed, or is there anything you want to go over?
Yeah, we got a question.
Yeah, my question for you was when we asked the question about who asked you to keep your experience censored, who were the ones that were asking you that?
What was...
Who were the individuals that were asking you to keep your story about your experiences kind of downsized or downplayed? Who was asking you those questions?
Oh, that was from the church, you mean?
It was the Mormon church that
yes.
asked you that?
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to clarify that.
Oh, that's good. That's a great question.
They said that it never existed.
Who was it? One person? Or?
Yes, and then he talked to that lady who had the fireplace, and then the fireplace talk, whatever they call it. So, and then they introduced me to the people at the church itself, and 200 people came.
Wow.
First we had 60 people.
So who do you think that the Mormon church has convinced others to keep their story
nobody
down?
convinced them. They got convinced themselves by reading stupid things.
So do you...
I don't blame them. I don't blame them because I have friends who are Mormons too, and they absolutely were very upset about it, that they even would think that the Holocaust never happened.
So it wasn't the Mormon church,
No,
it was just people from the Mormon church.
Absolutely.
Just wanted to clarify that.
Right.
There's when we toured Auschwitz,
right.
we actually went into the gas chamber, and then while we were in there, there was a particular couple on our tour that was mostly Jewish.
Right.
And that was a very heavy experience, obviously, going into the gas chambers. And there was one couple on there who believed that the entire Holocaust was more or less fabricated.
Right.
They believed that maybe a couple thousand Jews got killed, you know. And it was amazing, the audacity that
1,500 children alone. And the rest is 6,000, you know, the different.
Mm-hmm. And
if you had a chance someday, go to the Yad Vashem in Jerusalem, which is the Jewish museum.
Sure.
and the dedication to the soldiers and everything. It is unbelievable. It is unbelievable to see that.
I believe it. I believe it. It's if that area ever calms down.
Don't be scared. Our other granddaughter, she just came back from a 6-week study in Jerusalem.
Are all your
And when I went, every time I saw a soldier on the street, I was happy because I was protected.
Sure. Are all of your children practicing?
You are more in danger at the New York, at the Times Square. You never know who's going to hide.
You just don't. In this day and age, it's crazy.
Right. I mean, that's why you are more safe in Israel.
One final question, and you can answer this, or you can kick me. Have you, through the years, have you been able to find any forgiveness for the people that did this?
Now you got me.
I know it's a tough one. That's a big one. And I just asked this for the simple fact that I'm curious, because obviously I can.
Let me say that. I have German friends. You know them, Sammy. Hansi and Herbert. And I have my girlfriend that moved from Czechoslovakia and emigrated. She emigrated to Germany because of the pension. Big deal. So anyway, the lady that is now in Germany, it was the mother who taught my husband English for the first time.
Oh, wow.
So she is the English teacher. The lady spoke, I met her, spoke 9 languages, you know. And so it was Hansi didn't do nothing. She comes originally from Austria, from the same city as my husband. They went to school together. But that I have a certain feeling against the Germans. Yes, I do.
And I don't think anybody could ever blame you for that.
Now, as I said, here I have a friend, and she knows it. She knows it because I had 2 students here. And one is Wolfgang. I don't know if you met him, Sammy. He was here with me. And Roslan. And we still write to each other. Because she was with me and we talked about the Holocaust. And she started writing me letters. I answered her. She became a teacher. And she convinced the government to put the Holocaust story into the history book.
In Germany?
In Germany. And took a group of children for a 6-week tour of Auschwitz.
Wow.
Then she went to Israel, and a man paid for her to go to Israel and for the children, 200 children, Israeli children, to go to Germany. So it was an exchange of students. And they found a man who sponsored that. And so she wrote me about it, and it was very nice.
Wow.
So I cannot be mad at those children. They haven't done anything. On the contrary, they are going and helping other people, you know, to forget and remember more, you know. And so I really liked that lady, but knowing that she was behind in a different way, you know. So